Alright, this video is part 5 of our lesson on applications of quadratic functions. 2 last word problems. This will be the last video. My goodness, this is taking me forever. Okay. You and a friend are hiking in the mountains. You want to climb to a ledge that is 20 feet above you. The height of the grappling hook you throw is given by this function. What is the maximum height of the grappling hook? Can you throw it high enough to reach the ledge? Okay, so let's focus on this first. What is the maximum height of the grappling hook? Alright, so here's a visual of what's happening. You're throwing this hook, and you know, if you totally missed, let's say, and it just went up and came down, it would follow a parabola path, parabolic. And but for right now, we want to know what is the maximum height that the grappling hook would reach. All right, because that's the highest you could possibly hope to throw it. So if we're talking about this highest point, of course we are talking about the vertex. Alright, so we basically need to find the vertex here. And when we're finding the vertex, we're starting by finding the x-coordinate of the vertex, which in this case is actually a t. And we find that x-coordinate of the vertex by doing opposite of b over 2a, this little formula that we know. Okay, so in this case, opposite of b, so that'll be positive 32 over 2a. Man, I have a feeling this is supposed to be a positive 32. Anyway, over 2a, 2 times negative 16 is negative 32. Okay, so that would give us a time of negative 1 second, which doesn't make any sense. Okay, it doesn't make any sense for it to take negative seconds. You can't have negative time. So this equation is wrong. I don't know where this equation came from, but this is the second mistake I found. That should be a positive 32. Hopefully I'll remember to change that before I print this assignment. So anyway, that should have been a positive 32. So so when I do the opposite of b, then this would have been a negative 32. So this should be positive 1 second. Okay, so that's the x value or the t value of my vertex. So 1 second. Now I need to know the y value that goes with it, the height. So you can get that by plugging in 1 for t. So you can either do it manually or you can do it on your calculator, but either way we're putting in 1 for t. Excuse me, goodness. I'm allergic to these long videos. My favorite thing to do is to use the table feature of the calculator, so I'm going to stick to that for now, especially I'm in a hurry. So I have negative t squared plus 32t okay, what did I say? Yeah, negative 16 t squared plus 32t plus 5. Okay, where do I start? I start at 1 because that's what I want to know about, 1 second. So I'll just start at 1. Okay, so after 1 second we are at 21 feet. Is this feet? Yeah, feet. Okay, so we are at 21 feet. Okay, so now I can answer the question. So my hook, or this person's hook, will reach a maximum height of 21 feet. Okay, so maximum height is 21 feet. The ledge is 20 feet above you. So can we reach? Yes. Yes, we can. Okay. And you have to, you need to show this work as well. Okay, alright, onward. Okay, so that was number 6. So we're done with that. So now number 7. You are trying to dunk a basketball. You need to jump 2.5 feet in the air to dunk the ball. The height that your feet are above the ground is given by this function, man. What is the maximum height your feet will be above the ground? Will you be able to dunk the basketball? Alright. This is basically the same thing as problem number 6. In fact, I encourage you to pause the video and do this by yourself. Okay, so this is the same type of situation. Okay. So, if this is you, and you're trying to dunk, alright, this is the path of your feet. Okay, is doing this parabola. But we're trying to find the maximum height that your feet reach above the ground. Yeah! You are gonna dunk this thing, man. So we're trying to find the maximum height of your feet. So that means we're trying to find the vertex. Okay, the vertex. We always find the x value of the vertex, or in this case the t value, by doing opposite of b over 2a. Alright, I need to steal this equation. Alright, I hope it's actually a correct equation this time. Okay, so that makes this, so opposite of b, so that's negative 12, and 2a, so 2 times negative 16 is negative 32. Okay, fraction is not very helpful. Let's go ahead and rock the decimal. So 0.375 seconds. Alright, that's the time that it takes to reach this little maximum height. So 0.375 seconds. Okay, but what we need is the height that goes with that time. So I can either take this and plug it in for t, or I can use my multi-view. Okay, and that's what I choose to do. So let me just start over. So negative 16 t squared plus 12t. All right, and we are wanting to know what happens at time 0.375. So that's where I will start. So at time 0.375 we reach a height of 2.25 feet. Okay, and this is the vertex, so this will be the maximum height that is reached. Okay, and so the question is it high enough? 2.25 feet maximum. Okay, that doesn't help me. So the problem said in order to dunk, we need to jump 2.5 feet. Okay, but we jumped 2.25 feet. So that is not high enough. So no, we will not be dunking today. This is a fail. I can only jump a maximum of 2.25 feet. I needed to jump 2.5 feet to dunk the ball. Sadly, I will not be dunking today. Alright guys, that is the end of this lesson and the end of this video. If you have been copying off of me, I should have been saying this at the beginning of all these videos, but a mistake that many of you make is you do the problem along with me. Like while I'm doing it, you have a pencil in your hand and you're writing down what I'm writing. You might learn a little bit that way, but the problem is when the quiz comes or the test, there's no video for you to watch and do it along with me. You have to be able to do these problems by yourself. So what you should be doing is you should watch the video if you don't know how to do it, but watch it without a pencil in your hand. And then you should go back without the video and try to do the problem by yourself. If you need to go back and peek at the video again or watch it again, do it. But you need to make sure that you can do these problems by yourself. Otherwise, you're going to fail the test. Okay? Basically, if you were to walk in and I were to give you this this blank assignment tomorrow, you should be able to do this whole thing on your own. If you can't, then you did not do your homework properly. Alright, I hope you listen to me and so you can pass. I will see you guys on the next video.